IT में जा रहे हो, ओ तो तेरी बेटी इंजीनियर होगी, IT होगी, शी इज अ प्रोफेशनल, और इफ यू बिकम अ डॉक्टर, यू आर लाइक अ डॉक्टर, यू नो, ओ तो डॉक्टर बनेगी, वेरी गुड. एंड आई पर्सनली वांटेड टू बी इन द क्रिएटिव फील्ड, बट आई वेंट इनटू द प्रोफेशनल.
But the framework, which will again get fine-tuned again after again, has to support what should he be capable of, how should be his commitment level, so that you become clear at a little different perspective, different thought process. You become little clear on what is that one cause which you want to solve,
which is your own, maybe running, music, something which is not make it very mundane for you to just every day go and work. That becomes very monotonous and the stress only keeps increasing.
Will it help them there? Because that is what people will look for at the end, and they say tangible outcome. At which aspect of interview they used which technique to clear the interview? Where did they use storytelling in their interview which helped them? Now think about it. When I published this interview in the market, boom.
फॉर ग्रेजुएशन जब हमको एडमिशन लेने जाना था, तब IT बूम में है, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड टेलीकम्युनिकेशन बूम में है, यू नो, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स वाज इन द बूम, एंड सिविल और मैकेनिकल को इतना नहीं देते थे. एवरीबॉडी वाज सेइंग लाइक IT में जा रहे हो, ओ तो तेरी बेटी इंजीनियर होगी, IT होगी, शी इज अ प्रोफेशनल, और इफ यू बिकम अ डॉक्टर, यू आर लाइक अ डॉक्टर, यू नो, ओ तो डॉक्टर बनेगी, वेरी गुड. But we went like this, followed the herd at that. That was a herd mentality.
True.
And I personally wanted to be in the creative field, but I went into the professional.
Right. So here, let me take that pause. In the cause, maybe you want to write all the causes. In the opportunity, you might want to write the opportunity that they will be exposing through by joining your moment. All right. Now, one aspect which I want to bring here is with the version of Jogesh, which was in 2016 when he started, this mass movement is not possible. All right. And in the process, this leader also has to upgrade. Now, when I say making India employable, what version of leader is expected here? What network of that leader should be here? What should he be capable of? How should be his commitment level? Because with the same version, I think this is just a, it's good diagram, so that you become clear at a little different perspective, different, thought process. You become little clear on what is that one cause which you want to solve, which you have done it for yourself. Because employability, if you look at it, it's a very big term, all right? But within employability, what is it that you master if you are already in the employability? Like Suresh, he'll talk about project management, and he's talking about sports agility in project management. So it's a very, very, very specific niche, right? So, and again, in the broader aspect, it falls in employability, because he's solving that problem of working professionals who are into project management in mid-career, wanting to upskill themselves. So in a broader sense, it falls under employability, right? So within employability, if you've written employability, within that, what is it that you want to work on?
Need in what area? And there was an aspiration, because I personally aspire to give the knowledge and experience which I went through. But that's for that, everybody is not ready for that level. Say, because if I say that if you give the right human values between age of 6 to 14, then you are rest assured that your teenage challenges and everything will be
managed. Better managed.
But then out of 100, maybe probably 5% will understand that concept. So that is something completely flat down. I mean, now I'm re-looking at it. What is the real cause? And that's where the current focus which I have picked up is the digital. Because each parent, and why digital? Because that has a direct correlation with the study patterns, focus. Each parent who is coming to me is telling me my child is not interested in studies. Forget about studying, that they are not interested at all. They don't want to study. So then we have to go and find the root cause. Why is it happening? And that's where I think what you are saying is the cause matters.
Yeah.
The right, and then there are opportunities. Like many one area where the segment which I understood is working parents has a real problem there because they're not able to manage what the children are doing. And another, if I kind of scan through is further, the larger society of our Indian culture, if you look at, they fall under either the middle class or lower middle class or below. And that's a higher population versus the upper class stream. And the 90% of population is trying to copy and follow the 10% of the population without understanding what is it that really is right for us. And that's a gap, and why all this situation, the challenges are coming. So I see that as a major cause and working towards that.
That's a good one actually. See, again, as you said, that parenting is a very broad term.
True.
But I mean, when we started even interaction, at that time we thought parenting is a niche. But now, the more we get to know about parenting, more we feel that there are various aspects within parenting as well. And it will fine tune over a period of time.
Yes.
You know, when I started this journey in employability, it was limited to my book, and on the last page of the book there was a framework which I had written. That's it. But now with time, what has evolved is my own knowledge, and because of that, of course, on the ground reality also changed, right? But it doesn't mean that I should stop with what I have, no. But still at that level, when you are maybe 40%, 50% equipped, there are recipients of product, and more you interact with those people, like more she is interacting with parents, she is getting more clarity on what the real problems are, right? So it is again a process, as you said, but the idea is to fine tune it again and again. And what I shared is my current version which I got after 3 years, and you might not get the real fine tuned version, it's okay, but the journey has to be in this direction, all right, where you create it as a mass movement.
What I was telling is today project management is becoming a term which is not heard so much because in the agile world things are changing.
Right.
But the problem is when something goes wrong, then people don't know how to correct it.
True.
Because it has to get self-corrected, because that's what agile and Scrum and all those things say. But yeah, that is more to do with process level. But the more I peel the banana or the onion, what I see is that there are other aspects which are not there. When I relate with myself, I have come from both worlds, the sports world and the project management world, and I can relate.
Yeah.
And that's my story. But how are people going to relate? So then comes the story that, what is it other than this what you're doing? Or should you start doing something which is your own, maybe running, music, something which is not making it very mundane for you to just every day go and work. That becomes very monotonous, and the stress only keeps increasing.
Yeah.
So how do you release that? That is one aspect which I think about. Second thing which is missing today in the IT industry is coach, mentor. That is not there. It is just your manager is your coach and mentor, supposed to be, but cannot, because if he is playing the game, then you cannot see from outside what is going wrong and help. Second area which I see. And third is that with the new gen coming in, people really don't know to connect with both. They are from the world where they want instant gratification.
True.
They want to go home, watch series, watch this, that. They don't want to sit late and work. And the expectation from other people like us who are the old timers is that you sit more, longer, you will work more, and that is your commitment and hard work and all. So to get both these generations work together is another missing element. So the more I think about it, but of course it falls under the management
broader.
But yeah, it comes into more.
So yeah,
level.
that brings me to one of the very important aspect, which I call it as a framework, which you again have incorporated in your books as well. So when I do webinars, okay, a lot of people comes and tells me, Jogesh, I have 22 years of experience. ये सब तू जो बोल रहा है ना, ये मेरे को नहीं चलेगा. Tell me something which is workable for me. And I tell them very simply that this is a framework which is already used by students from 106 countries, from freshers to 32 years of experience, and all of them have got results.